Alright, so this is the third time I've tried to film this video. And in the second time, I found a mistake. But I actually think I'm just going to leave it. I don't think it's not going to be that obvious. This right here is in the wrong place. And it's not attached to this skein. I mean, it's not attached to this strand. Sorry. Okay. This is in the wrong place. It's half a... It's like I missed a stitch or whatever. But this is all a fresh skein. So I think I'm going to leave it. And if I don't like it later, I can take this out and redo that section. It's just, I don't want to do it right now while I'm working on this. So this is, still working on Winter Rose Manor. So, I've tried starting this story several times and we just have a lot of chaos going on. So I'm going to start it over. Last night, my husband goes outside about 11-ish. It's pretty late. Maybe 10:45, something like that. And he comes to the door and he says, "Crystal, bring me a flashlight." Well, if he says my name, there's something serious. If he doesn't say like honey. So I grab the flashlight and I think he sees some kind of animal out there. Well, by the time I get to the door, he's already walking towards the porch and he's holding up a tiny little kitten. It's going meow, meow. And it was wet. See, it had been storming yesterday. We had really heavy rain. The cat was pretty wet. It wasn't soaked, but it was pretty wet. So I grabbed a towel, wrapped it in a towel, and I told him, I said, I'm going to go see if it's the neighbors, because we have these neighbors that have a ton of cats. Basically, they have their pet cats that they do not get fixed. They don't spay and neuter their cats. So then they've had kittens, and those kittens are kind of wild. Well, those kittens have grown up, and they've had kittens. So there's a cat problem. And I said, okay, it must be one of their kittens, you know, one of their kind of like wild cats. They all live outside and roam around the other part of the neighborhood. I said, must be one of those cats. So as I'm walking over there, and it's pretty late, my other neighbor drives by and pulls into her driveway. So I was like, I'm going to talk to her first, because she kind of is on the up and up on what's going on that side of the street. So I said, "Hey," I said, "do you know whose kitten this is?" And she said, yes. She said that it is one of the kittens that I thought. It was one of the cats, you know, what kind of wild cats that they feed.
Strays, you mean?
Yeah. It's one of their kittens. She said that one of the siblings had wandered over to her yard, and she had tried to feed it and take care of it, and it disappeared. I guess she was doing it outside. Well, she said, but it wasn't that one, and she said the one that she tried to take care of looked really sick. She went to their house and said, you know, I found this kitten. It's one of your cat's kittens, because she knows, because she pretty much lives across the street from them. And they told her that...
She's acting like a pig.
Oh, Parker brought the kitten over. Because he brought over in a different version, but... So, she's a tortoise shell.
You know she's got pee on...
Okay, we'll put her back in her little thing. So, of course... Oh, man.
They let a cat pee if they're kidding.
Chaos house over here this
Under
morning.
3 weeks.
Okay, so anyway, she said they would not take responsibility for the kitten, and they basically said just leave it outside, right, honey?
I'm showing.
Okay. So we haven't had very much sleep, so I'm a little grumpy, sorry. So anyway, of course, this is like Walmart's closed. That's the only place to get kitten milk around here. And they did open at 6 a.m. So I got up at 5:30 and drove to Walmart before my husband went to work. Sorry, I'm trying to find my stitch. And I got kitten milk. I got 2 little bottles. And she's eating. I had to syringe feed her a lot more. She's not quite getting the bottle yet. Okay. She's meowing, and my Yorkie poo is like wanting to bark, and mess with her and stuff. So anyway, I'm doing the best I can with this video. I hope it works out. Okay, so anyway, Parker named her Stormy. Oh, well, what I'm missing is I'm not leaving the cat outside. I don't know who the mother is. I don't know where the mother is. I don't know where the rest of the litter is. So I'm not just going to abandon the cat and hope that the mom cat is still alive and hope that it can be taken care of. So I'm going to feed the kitten. We think it's about 3 weeks old. Maybe 3.5 weeks. So if we can just get it through the next couple weeks, it'll, you know, we can get it eating regular food. And our other cat, Kiki, is a tortoiseshell. So Parker is extremely excited. I said, you can name her whatever you want. And he named her Stormy. And Parker, why did you pick the name Stormy?
Because she looks like a storm.
He said because she looked like a storm. And it's very appropriate because it was storming yesterday and she was wet from the rain. So it's really makes a good name for her. So we'll see. I haven't had any sleep. And now I got to bottle feed this kitten every couple hours. But I hope she makes it. We definitely were not planning on getting another pet, but as soon as my husband saw her, he said, "Happy Father's Day to me. I got a newborn kitten." I said, "It's a girl." So we'll see. I just hope she makes it. She actually seems really healthy. She doesn't seem, you know, has a lot of energy. So I think as long as she eats and doesn't get dehydrated, I really think she'll be fine. It's going to be annoying with my dogs trying to get used to her because she's so tiny. They just want to sniff and be around her. And she was fine with them when we let them out all together. It's just, you know, I just worry. But I'm excited too. I'm excited. So we're going to be busy taking care of her. But yeah, we didn't. For Father's Day, my dad lives out of state. He lives in West Virginia, so I called my dad and talked to him on the phone. And with my husband, we got some lunch to go and ate at home. And basically just hung around the house. He watched a Netflix show all day. And then I actually went for a walk and got some exercise. I walked 2 miles, so that was nice. And then we were hanging out watching Netflix and he found the kitten. So Saturday we went yard selling. If you're on my Instagram, I posted a whole bunch of Instagram stories that most people didn't watch because I know, for one, it's not everybody likes to watch those really long Instagram stories. And it was about yard selling and how he chooses things and stuff like that. So just how that works. So Saturday was a busy day. And as far as my mom's aid, my mom says that she's, you know, she's nice to her. She's working. She's cleaning and stuff. Mom said she's a hard worker. But there's still some things that we're a little concerned about that we're just, you know, kind of waiting to see how it plays out. So she didn't show up Friday, so that was her first week, and then she didn't show up. And I guess she overslept. So she didn't have an aide. And she doesn't come today because my mom has a doctor's appointment. So the days that she has doctor appointments, she doesn't have them come in because I'll be over there. And, you know, she won't be home, so. That's it. Let me see how we're doing on time. 9:30. Or 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
So you're done?
No, I'm not done. I'm still stitching. Parker's really excited. He loves cats. And he's already taken really good care of Stormy. He's been a very good cat parent. And he was so excited. So excited. He's got her right now. So I watched some videos online of how to take care of kittens and things like that, and I hope, I hope I do a good job, and she needs to be wormed.
She probably doesn't have worms.
And all that
Worms
stuff.
can't fit in her tongue,
But just trying to balance it out with taking, because Mose is still, we don't know Mose's exact age because he's a rescue dog, but we think he's about a year old, so he's definitely still a puppy and needs a lot of attention, and he needs a lot of walks. So it's a good thing that we're on break from homeschool, because it's, it's a lot to have, still have a puppy and then have a kitten to take care of. But
I can take care of most. I can take care of Stormy.
Yeah, you can help me take care of Stormy. That's a good idea. Parker's not usually up this early. He got up at about 6 a.m. or so.
It was the most beautiful thing I've seen in my life, a sunrise.
Do you want to come closer to the phone and tell the story so they can hear what you said?
Well, I just woke up and then it came out at 7 because I was playing Beat Saber, and then I saw a sunrise.
Yeah, he saw the sun rays from the sunrise, and he said it was the most beautiful thing. Because he's a night owl, so he normally sleeps in. He was up late last night. He had a hard time going to sleep. He was excited. So it was probably about 1 o'clock when he went to sleep, and then he was up at like 6, because I guess the cat was meowing and woke him up. I was already gone to Walmart when he got up, so
I'm not sure because
he
her
says he's
meow
not sure.
is so small.
Yeah, her meow is very tiny.
Even with an eye infection, she's doing good.
Yeah, she had some eye gunk, so I've been cleaning her eye gunk, and I read online that you just take a warm washcloth and clean them out several times a day, and it should get better in a few days. If it doesn't, then you need to get some ointment.
Later, it gets fully out.
So there, on this side of the gate, there are 7 fence posts. So I've got 5. I'm on number 6. And yeah, this part right here, I had stitched. When I went over 2, I had went over.
I'm sorry.
It's just all 4 of them are like half a stitch to the bottom, but it blends in fine. It'll be fine. Since my last floss tube, I have been working on the same project, trying to get it done. It's the July calendar crates for Stitching with the Housewives. So I did get it done, and I'm stitching the small that goes with it. And the small is super fun. That was really quick. I started working on it last night, and I got like half of it done. So I'll probably, if I get time today, I'll probably finish it. So you can hear those tiny meows. They're so cute.
Yeah. Oh, I got up.
So I took some, we had her in a box, but she was already climbing out of the box, so it was too small. So what I did is I took a bunch of boxes my husband had for eBay, and I've lost my needle. There it is. And I kind of taped them together and made a playpen. I made 5 sides so that she would have a little bit bigger room, and then I put a smaller box inside that so that she would have a little hidey place if the dogs scare her or something. Which they're, she's protected from them, but they keep coming around her sniffing. So I hope everybody had a good weekend. We're excited. If you have any tips for taking care of kittens, leave them in the comments, because I can definitely use the tips.
Orphan kittens, though.
Parker said orphan kittens. Yes, if you have any
They're
tips
strays.
for taking care of
From
stray orphan kittens, then let me know.
Not from like a
And I'm
dog.
going to keep my eye out for any more, because I don't know. The mother may have left. She may have died.
Her face on me.
She may have gotten hit by a car. I mean, there's no cats that I see that have passed, but there is a creek area. And I was surprised that the kitten had wandered so far away, all the way to our house, and that the neighbor had found the other kitten. So that makes me wonder, you know, where the mom is, if something happened to the mom, or if maybe another cat was taking care of them, because, you know, they do that sometimes. When Kiki, our other tortoiseshell, was a kitten, we wanted a kitten. So I went on Facebook, and there was an ad. Somebody was looking for a home. They had 2 kittens. And I messaged a lady, and actually she had a gray one with blue eyes. And I said, "Is this kitten available?" She said, "No, the other kitten's available. I still have it." I said, "Okay, I'll take it." Well, she comes to my house to drop it off, and she basically, I don't know anything about this cat other than she was looking for a home for it. She basically hands me the cat and like drives off like a bat out of hell. And I thought, what in the world? Well, when we got in the house and stuff, I noticed like this cat is really small, and she kept trying to suckle.
Actually, it was 3 cats.
And
there was 3 cats up for adoption, and you adopted 1.
There were 2 with that one. With Mama's, there were 3. Okay, so anyway, so she kept trying to suckle, and I was like, this cat is not weaned. And what she did, this is amazing. Our dog Zoe, at the time, she had a puppy. We had not gotten her spayed. She was in heat. And my mom was watching her. This is when my mom was in much better health. My mom was, actually my mom lived with us. And my mom let her out without her, she just let her out the door to pee. Because we kind of lived in like a country area. And at that place, we could let her out to use the bathroom. But she was in heat, so we were taking her on a leash. Well, my mom didn't realize, and we weren't home, so she just let her out the door. Well, she got pregnant. She had 1 puppy. And she had that puppy, and we found a home for that puppy. And we had not gotten her fixed yet. It was probably 6 months after she had the puppy or something. It was quite a while. And at the time, we had a fenced-in yard, because we actually moved houses right after she had the puppy. We had a fenced-in yard, so there was no threat of her, you know, getting out or anything. So anyway, the cat started, Kiki, that we had just gotten, she started rooting and suckling on our dog. Well, 3 days later, our dog had milk, and she fed Kiki. And Kiki would go up to her, and she would go like this to her belly, and she would drink milk from our dog. And this went on for about a week and a half until she was scratching Zoe's belly up from her kitty claws. And about a week and a half after she started feeding her, Zoe refused to feed her and pushed her off of her. And we gave her regular kitten food, and she weaned. So I don't know, she must have been about 4 weeks old or something when we got her. She was not much bigger than that kitten that we have now. I mean, she was really tiny. So I guess these people were just trying to get rid of them. And
world's tiniest cat.
So yeah, our dog produced milk to feed the kitten. So Kiki and Zoe always were really close because of that. And, you know, it was really sweet. Even now, when we go outside, like if I'm walking the dogs, Kiki will run outside with us, and she will like, she will kind of like rub up against our dog when our dog goes outside, and they'll lay on the bed together and stuff. They're really close. She's not close like that with our other dog. She hates Mose, and then our dog Rosie, she could care less about Rosie. But with Zoe, the one that fed her, she has a real close relationship with. So it's amazing what animals will do. And I've seen stuff like that on YouTube and stuff where a dog will feed a cat. And so after that, when Kiki got old enough, we got Zoe and Kiki spayed so that Zoe couldn't have any more puppies and that Kiki wouldn't get pregnant. So I try to be really good about keeping my animals spayed so that they don't have cats or puppies.
But we can't spay a Storm, right?
No, Stormy's not old enough. They have to be, I think that cats have to be like 6 weeks old or something before they get spayed.
But how
Maybe
small?
older. I can't remember. So we have a good program here. Kiki and Zoe, I took them to the vet to get spayed, and it was about $300 to get them both spayed. But there's a program here now that goes to our Humane Society, and they transport them to another city for the day, and it's about, if you pay full price, you can get their shots, you can get a microchip, and you can get them spayed or neutered for under $100. And sometimes for cats they have specials, so it can be like $20, $30 for this surgery, and then you just pay for the microchip and the shots extra. So it's a lot cheaper to do it that way because you know, I like having the microchips in case something happened and they got lost or they got out, and so, you know, maybe that, because our big thing too is if, you know, we don't go places very much, but if we had to go out of town and somebody was babysitting them and they got out or something like that, I hope y'all can see that, they could scan the microchip. So if, oh, she's so cute. You want to bring her back, Parker, and I'll put her back on here? She looks so cute. She's sitting over on the couch in the sunlight. I wish I could take a picture, but I'm using my phone for this, and she's so tiny.
Okay.
She could fit in a coffee cup.
What if I put her in a coffee cup?
No, don't put her in a coffee
kidding.
cup.
Wait, let me take a picture of her. Just put like
Where's your phone at? You
put
take a
a
picture of your phone.
second recording of it.
I can't. I'll take a picture when I stop the recording so you guys can
Wait,
see.
stay with her.
She looks so cute. Your phone is somewhere. Is it in the bedroom? Oh, y'all. She's so precious. I mean, her little nose and her little mouth is so tiny. Here, bring her over here, baby.
Ah, sorry.
We'll do a kitten cam instead of a cross-stitch
Well, why she
cam.
pees on the pillow?
I'll wash it. Oh, look at her. Can you see her? No, snipping.
Mo's trying to lick her butt.
You gotta say, where's that bottle at? Where's that bottle at? Yeah. So my name is Stormy. My name is Stormy.
She's got pee on there, right?
It's fine. Oh.
I'm just scared.
Time for her to get her eyes wiped. She's so tiny. Let's see if I can find something for scale. Like, here's a marker. Oh, I had this toothbrush because I saw online
She's two
that-
times the size of my
that
arm.
if you go like this with a toothbrush, it mimics their mom licking them. And it relaxes them. That big bright LED light's probably not helping
I
her, but-
remember it reminds them of their mother. I saw that somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go play Beat Saber. while
She's
you
so
can-
cute.
I'll go play Beat Saber.
I hope
while
y'all
you
don't
can-
mind having a kitten cam. So I will keep you updated on how she's doing. She had fleas, so I gave her a real gentle bath in Dawn dish soap last night. And my mom has a flea comb, so when I go to my mom's today, I'll get the flea comb to keep her clean of fleas. And if I have to, I'll bath her again in Dawn. But my pets, they haven't. Usually, my pets get fleas really bad here because the weather here is perfect breeding ground for fleas. But ever since we started getting our yard sprayed for, there's a flea right there. Oh, it drives me crazy. Ever since we started getting our yard sprayed for mosquitoes, it's the same thing that's in the topical flea stuff, like Frontline. My animals don't have fleas. So, they used to be really bad. And now, I haven't had to use flea treatment in quite a while because of that. But this little girl, she definitely has fleas, so she's too young for flea treatment, so I just have to use the Dawn and a flea comb to keep her clean until she's old enough for flea treatment. Which she may give my animals fleas because she's bringing them into the house, so we may need to just go ahead and order the treatment. But we'll see. It's her little tail swishing. Yeah. So, I hope everybody has a good Monday. And maybe on Wednesday it won't be so chaotic when we do our video. Y'all see my chubby fingers. Say, meow meow. Meow meow. Say, it's time for my new mommy to feed me. Y'all have a good day. Bye bye.